Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, Bowser kidnapped Princess Peach and we learned a couple bros moves, and now we're going to chase him into the past. Into Thwomp Volcano, because of course we need another reason to go to the past. Sure, we rescued the princess, but the game is nowhere near over. I mean, come on, you wouldn't expect them to let you rescue the princess after getting, what, 2, 3 cobalt shards? 3 cobalt shards now? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so the bros follow us back to the past because, well, if you go to the past the baby, somehow the bros can actually cross that gap suddenly. I don't know, shenanigans. But we were on Thwomp Mountain Trail. I kind of like this place. I mean, just look at the mountain in itself. It's like a bunch of freaking angry thwomps looking, they're all like, grrr! And they're freaking thwomps! It's a mountain of thwomps. It's a volcano mountain of thwomps. You'll freaking explode, and then they'll crush you, because they're thwomps. It's extreme, and also as extreme is these red and black toads. I guess they're like the Thwomp Mountain toads. They are not to be confused with your normal toads, because these toads are not pansies. They are super extreme. And yeah, I don't care how extreme you are. See, they use the word extreme a lot, therefore they are extreme, therefore they are awesome, and they are not like pansy toads. Yeah, the Gadzooks, yeah, okay, they kind of make a little hint there for what's to come. Some scientist named Gadzooks? I don't think we're gonna see him on this mountain. No, no way, no how. Extreme! Anyway, okay, I got that out of my system. Let's just move on. We get Ultra Mushroom, and here, as you can see, we are making good use of our new bro. Well, I guess it's like a bro move. It's the baby cakes and baby twist right there. So use this, you can up the mountain because apparently, you know, they have switches that can move the thwomps and blah blah blah. I don't know, crazy mountain. I guess if it's made out of blocks, does this mean like it'd be like a Minecraft mountain? I don't know. Screw Minecraft. Anyway, why can't I fly? I am not extreme. Poor Toad, no, you are extreme. You're red and black, therefore you're extreme. Have I said that word enough yet? I don't know. Let's move on with our lives. So yeah, the music in this place is just so freaking catchy. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's, well, actually it's pretty interesting because this one, well, first of all, let's talk about the enemies. These are called Thwacks. They usually actually come in groups, but as you can see, they have pretty low health and defense. You can kill them pretty easily, and the way they attack, they will always change to the color of the one they're attacking. They can change colors though, so pay attention to the color as they're attacking and not how they start off as. Also, the facial expressions can change too, but that doesn't actually mean anything. They're just facial expressions. Doesn't matter if they're angry or looking evilly at you, they will still try to kill you either way. They do have one other trick that makes them kind of... See, there you go, switches colors. So, be careful. Also, either hammers or jumping, they'll do either one of those two attacks. But be careful because they do have a third trick that can make them a little hard. They pretty much come in swarms. That's their whole gimmick, so... I guess just be careful about that and you should be fine. I don't know. They do drop super mushrooms, so if you want to use the treasure badge, which we got last video, you can get a lot of super mushrooms, but, I mean, not really worth it. Don't fall down, Luigi. Actually, oh, here we go. We're actually going to see what exactly the other thing... So what the Thwacks can do is they can bounce around and summon more Thwacks. That's right, Thwomps are raining down from the ceiling. Oh, no. So you do have to be kind of careful. No, Luigi got crushed. Because they can continue to summon more enemies. I'm not sure how much those extra enemies actually contribute to the experience. I think they count as full enemies. But, oh, there we go, level up. So yeah, they can kind of swarm you, but they die so fast that you can pretty much handle them pretty easily. They're easy to dodge and whatnot, and there we go. Look at that, 4 power. Baby Luigi, what are you gonna get? Get us some good power. Get us some good power. I always like the good power there. Okay, we got a 5, we got the 5, we got the 5, we got the 5. Excellent. Jeez, make like the whole like bonus roll thing so exciting. Oh my god, what are we gonna get? It's a 5! Never has 4s and 5s look so exciting. Oh! Thwacks, they're everywhere, and I keep fighting them! They do have one other thing they need to do, but first, I'm not going to show it now, the Thwacks do have one other threat, but it's actually kind of counters their swarm mechanics. But anyway, here's our new bro item that we didn't get a chance to show up. These are copy flowers. It works very similar to trampolines in that you have to keep jumping and you press the button of the bros that's like landing on the enemy. However, they are successive, so they'll focus on one enemy until you kill them, and also, of course, I mean, they're going in a horizontal line, so I guess it's kind of easier to read ahead. At the same time, it's kind of not because there's less space in between jumps. I don't know. I personally love copy flowers. You can do a lot of damage with those. Anyway, I did have the treasure badge on, so since I killed something with a bro item, I do get the item they're holding. You always get the item. So if you get an item from them, they'll come up in yellow there. So easy way to get that. But as I was saying before, you can put the treasure badge on, get lots of mushrooms. But in general, I think you want the treasure badge for one certain point in the game. But other than that, I wouldn't put it on. You get enough items as is, and it's generally better just to have something like the Drain Badge for defense, or, you know, a Hit Pow Badge, / Big Pow Badge, / Great Pow Badge, / blah 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 whatever Pow Badge you want, you know, in order to just, you know, boost your kind of pseudo-boost your stats. I mean, they're not actual boosts as they were in Superstar Saga, but they kind of like pseudo-boost your stats, so pseudo-boost. That's a cool name. I want to use that from now on, pseudo-boost. Also, I apparently cannot figure out where to position these babies, so I can use the baby twist to... I keep wanting to say bros twist, but no, that's the normal move. To get over here, and then... Is the bros spin or bros twist? I don't remember. Whatever, I don't care. Also, you can see a lot of segments like this where you actually have to take the bros and choose different paths. Now that we have these extra moves, you can kind of... I guess you can kind of get a little more creative. You can't use the warp pipe to get over here, but screw that. I'm going to have the fun thing and actually roll across the spikes because that's perfectly physically possible. I mean, seriously, I can always roll with a friend, you know, and just roll across gaps. I mean, that's just perfectly legit. That's legit. Not really. But anyway, so the cool thing about Thwomp Mountain, I guess, is as you can see, there's lots of little hidden things as well, because it's basically a giant mountain. You're climbing up it, but there are times where you can fall down and get items, or you know, kind of you really have to explore this mountain in order to find all the goodies. And there are actually some pretty good items later on. Well, a few good items, I guess. Not really the best items, but whatever. Anyway, extreme danger, except for wait for thin trespassers. Who would ever flatten baby? Who would make a mine shaft that works for flattened babies? I don't know. Who makes a mine shaft for babies anyway? That's like freaking like old days of yore, where like, you know, people would send kids into the mines in order to get into small places so they can get their gemstones and their gold and whatnot, and then the kids would get hurt and no one was like, oh, they're kids, they'll grow that arm back. No, okay, that was insulting, but anyway, as you can see, you can actually ride the wind when you're baby cakes, because apparently flatten yourself lowers your density or something, or no, actually I guess surface area is how wind would work, so I guess technically that makes sense. What's this? Physics in a Nintendo game? Impossible! No, okay. There's stupid physics as it is. But you can ride on the wind when you're flattened. Technically, you should be dead though, because every bone in your body should be broken, but if you go on the trampolines, you'll recover miraculously, because as Toadsworth said, those kids, they just spring right back up. That's not how it works. Anyway, so you don't hit the blocks of hammers. There are enough things falling down here, but screw the rules. We have Mario and Luigi. That's right, I just made a really bad abridged reference. Sue me. Yeah, so you hit the block down here, and the Mario Bros can go over here and hit the block, and more stuff will open up, and everything will be good. The world. I'm trying to remember. I think there is actually one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, down there, there's actually something hidden now. The cool thing you can do though is if you go up here, you can actually use these warp pipes to your advantage, because you can climb to a higher area, use the warp pipe to bring the other bros back, and then you can actually go back to the previous screen, explore it by falling down, see if there's anything there, and then actually use the other set of bros, and see if there's something there right there, a bean. I mean, beans, oh no, they're so super important. I guess not really, but you find it, you come back over here, the other bros, use the warp pipe, and there you go. You're back on top. Now I can just do the same thing with the babies in order to actually go get the item. So I will do just that, because every bean's important, even though I've pretty much gotten everything I want from Fawful. I mean, I've been thinking about the LT free badge. I think I'll try to get it just for the sake of getting it, but it's not really highest priority, because I'm not gonna really wear it. I mean, it's a cool item where, you know, you can get free items, and, you know, or you can use items without actually, you know, depleting from your stash, but you have enough of a stash anyway. They're not that expensive, and in general, I mean, like I said before, it's kind of just good to just boost your stats instead, you know, your attack, your pseudo boosts, and your pseudo stats, and your blah 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 pseudo blah. Anyway, we have a new enemy. I should probably talk about him. This is the what was it called? The Tanooba. There we go. It's like a Tanuki Goomba. It's a Goomba who's eaten the leaf from Super Mario Bros. 3. But like most Tanukis in mythology, they basically can disguise themselves as different things, like, you know, they can transform into different things. Like back in the old days, in the old game, Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, these enemies are actually there, and you actually fight them. Well, they turn to Mario and Luigi to attack. Here, they actually just change into different things, like a shell, as you saw, or a balloon. There's actually one other form that we didn't see. I'm not sure if we'll actually see it in this video. Ironically, that third form is actually their most potent. Here, I just, for some reason, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to get this beat. All you have to do really is stand by the corner where it's depressed and just do a baby twist, but I was too far away to actually do it right the first time, so here I think I figured out, I'm just like, okay, you know what, this is stupid. Freaking baby twist, because twisting your babies is perfectly good, because, you know, flinging babies into the air and flattening them, I mean, that's just perfectly good. I mean, that's not baby abuse at all, no, we're not just like, you know, I mean, look, you're just freaking throwing your babies at enemies, you're just, that's like the moral of the game, abuse babies to do your work, you know, I need to get someplace, I know, let's throw a baby. No, that's not how it works, Mario. That's not how it works, Luigi. You don't throw babies. These are you. You're throwing yourself. That brain damage you have, you caused it. Do you not realize that you just caused your own brain damage? Congratulations. Congratulations, you fail. Good day, sir. Okay, yeah, I just failed there. I mean, stupid enemies. Oh my god, there's so many of them. But this actually shows the one point I was trying to make. They can actually turn yellow as well, and then they will actually attack both rows at the same time. However, they also commit suicide in the process, so apparently there's a bunch of suicidal thwomps here. But yeah, so red for Mario, green for Luigi, yellow is for both, and then blue is for I don't give it. Apparently the game doesn't give a shit about blue. Well, okay, that's not true actually. Blue is actually 20 coins if I remember correctly, so I guess, you know, it's important because it's more than 10 coins, and yellows are 10 coins, and 10 plus 10 is 20, so it's twice as important. You know, whatever. This is like Legend of Zelda, where like they just like don't ever use the color yellow, and now it's like they don't ever use the color blue, except for, you know, the entire background on the top screen there was blue. But ignore that, and the platforms there is blue and blah. But anyway, as you can see, I didn't really mention this about the Tanoobas. They can actually on the field they'll actually change into things as well, like a question mark block or a really badly disguised coin. That's no one's gonna be fooled by that, Tanooba. No one's gonna be fooled by that. They can also have one other disguise. We'll see that later on. So they're cool enemies. I like the Tanoobas. They're pretty cool. And another new enemy. Well, not really new. We've seen these guys back in Yoshi's Island. These are the red coconutters. Basically, they function the same way they do before. They'll try to heal themselves by summoning rain clouds because somehow getting wet heals you. Once again, logic, kind of on shaky ground there. But they'll also do their little blowpipe thing. This time they'll actually do more than one, so be careful. And they'll also throw their spear, but in general they just have, you know, more power. They're a bit more potent enemies, though not really. Their health is kind of low. A lot of the enemies on this mountain are low. Maybe I'm a little overpowered because I've gained such good roulette streaks lately, or maybe I don't know. I'm not sure if I actually got overleveled accidentally, but they really their HP is not that high, so in general these enemies aren't that much of a threat. And, you know, if I have them over level, that's probably a good thing because these battles shouldn't need to take, you know, forever and a half anyway. Although the boss fights still take like 15 minutes, so screw that. As I mentioned before, and actually I didn't mention this as well, but as I mentioned before, and I didn't mention this, okay, that was the stupidest freaking phrase you've ever said, Lucky. Anyway, when you're in baby cakes, as long as you're under a gap like that where, you know, you can't fit normally, or if you're in the air, so, you know, if you're riding the wind or something like that, it actually will not count as on your little timer, I guess. So you normally get about like 20 seconds, but as long as you're under there, the timer won't count. I'm not sure exactly what the exact time is. It's probably more like 15. I don't know. I haven't exactly gone and like done baby cakes. It's been like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Yeah, I don't do that, so I don't have any idea how long it lasts, but screw it. Now the thing about these little guys, actually they're not that bad to fight with the baby bros because they're actually weak to ice flowers. So nail them with a bunch of ice flowers, and also this is also partly in thanks to the one chance badge that I have on a Baby Mario because his first attack will do double damage, and I'm pretty sure that includes bros items. So as you can see, the combined effort of a critical hit plus that double damage can actually finish those enemies off really fast. So it might not be a bad idea to have that badge on Baby Mario because it makes, you know, when you're fighting like one or two enemies with the babies, it's a lot easier when you can just, you know, get that first hit and almost kill like an enemy right away. Especially if you start off with like green shells or something like that, then you're in pretty decent shape. But yeah, anyway, we got a little beans. Well, actually, there's like, I believe there's more beans we have to get actually because, well, there's actually 2 more beans. You saw one on the way over here, so. The first one, you do have to go into that gap in order to get enough time with baby cakes. I guess it's about 15 seconds. I don't know. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, I counted during the video, and it's exactly 15.34610 pi seconds. And I know that's not an actual number because if that was, that would be stupid. But no, Thwack, I will not jump on your face or on the rest of you. Stupid. You know, all these thwomps are just so angry. Look at this. Actually, no. Actually, remind me of an Doctor Who stuff again. Oh my god, it's Partners in Time. I'm talking about Doctor Who stuff. That's so appropriate. It's an Extreme Toad! That's what I'll call them. They're going to be called Extreme Toads from now on. That's awesome. Anyway, they actually mentioned that this little spinner thing does it. But anyway, Thwomps, why are you so angry? Why so serious? You guys need a back massage or something. Seriously. So yeah, you can use this little gear to turn on the fans in here, which, as we see, we're going to baby cakes these guys. And then we'll be using these fans in order to send them flying into the sky. So we go into the mountain, and now we're going to come out the top of the mountain because, I don't know, apparently the mountain's a lot smaller on the inside. I don't really know how perspective works here, but anyway, why are there fans? There should not be any electricity here or whatever the hell this thing is doing. They're like mechanically powered fans. Why would they be in a volcano in the first place? Why can we walk on the clouds? I don't know. This game makes me ask so many weird questions. It's kind of hard to get all the items in the first try though, so we'll take a couple tries to get all the items. And actually, we're running pretty close to the end of the episode at this point. So yeah, Thwomp Mountain Trail. So far, so good. Kind of a bit of a long area, as you saw with the map, a couple map screens. It's gonna take a few videos, but I mean, most of the areas in this game have taken a few videos anyway, so you guys are kind of used to that by now. I don't know. That's one thing I noticed about Partisan Time compared to Superstar Saga. It seems a lot a lot longer. You also fall pretty slow when you're in baby kicks as well, so I guess you get more maneuverability. But yeah, whatever. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode, we're going to continue going the Thwomp Mountain Trail because we need to face Bowser and blah blah blah. See you guys later.